Craig's Realtors continues to be the market leader in 2023. I'm Steve Craig's. It's a seller's market if you're considering our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Find out about all the products and services offered by Dan Rizzo, your American Family Insurance agent in Taylorville, by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome into the WTIM information station. My name is Tim Zalabak. Time now for the WTIM morning show. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust and Landmark of Taylorville. I got Sasha Young on the line with me today. She is the new superintendent for the Central A&M School District. How are you today, Sasha?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
And I said Sasha. It's Sasha. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It is Sasha. Sasha Young, brand new superintendent for the Central A&M School District. What a title for you, and what a role you will have. Sasha, what has the last couple of months been like for you?
It's kind of been a whirlwind. I love it here at Central A&M. There was, the finishing up of my previous role in my previous district and taking on this new role and kind of hitting the ground running, learning what summer projects we had going on and what we were in the middle of as far as like curriculum and programs. And it's just a lot of absorbing and meeting people and building relationships.
Sure. Can we talk a little bit about your previous role? What got you started? What made you think that this would be the good next step for you?
Well, so I started teaching in Cowden Herrick schools, and then I decided I wanted a bigger role, and I ventured into the world of administration. I took an elementary principal job in Clinton, Illinois, which is where we still currently live. I was there for 7 years at the elementary principal role, and we had about 500 students in grades 2 through 5, and it was an amazing opportunity. I a couple of years ago thought, what can I do next? And I did some research and found out that being a superintendent was kind of where my heart was. And so I got the certification through Northwest Missouri State to be a superintendent. And then I just kind of sat on it until the right role opened up, and Central A&M posted that they had an opening, and I was ready, and this was the place I wanted to be.
Wow, all the stars kind of fell into place there for you.
For sure.
That's really
Absolutely.
awesome. And a principal position with Clinton, that kind of gets you going there. And now you're looking at a superintendent role in front of you. Sure, it's daunting at first. And gosh, I just the thoughts flood my mind with, you got to learn your staff. You have to learn the students coming in. You have to learn, the operation. So just tell me a little bit, how did you start? Where do you go?
So I started with just getting to know the people. I've had lunches and meetings and conversations with people in the school system, out of the school system. The mayor of Assumption invited me to the interview process. We were hiring SRO in our school district. And so I got to be a part of that, which led me to get to meet the mayor here in Assumption, as well as some of the council members on the council here in Assumption. Everyone's just been amazing at opening up the opportunities for me to get to know people. A little tidbit, my husband and I lived in Moweaqua in the early 2000s, right after we got married. So I'm a little familiar with the community. So it kind of feels like coming back. At times I will run into people who remember that we were here 20 years ago, and we'll bump into each other and catch up. And so it kind of feels like home. And it's always great to meet new people and just feel out the community and meet all the stakeholders and have those conversations about what's important to them and what's important to how we meet and greet and educate, the young citizens in the community.
Absolutely. That probably made the transition just a little bit easier there. You weren't a complete stranger to the area and the community. No. So that can be really important there.
It's nice to have people who are familiar, right? To just kind of like ask those questions like, hey, I need this. Where would I go to find that? And things like that. So yeah, that has made it a little bit simpler. It's changed a lot in 20 years, but it still feels homey.
course, that's really good because I'm sure getting those first days under your belt, you're asking questions that may have simple answers, but you just don't know. So it's good to have people to go to because
True. Yeah.
no question's a bad question when you're starting a new job. So
Mhm.
that's been really
And
important, I'm
you
sure.
ask a ton in the beginning,
Yeah, I bet.
and you hope that people have grace to just keep answering those questions.
hmm I get that. I
So
totally
that's
get that.
kind of how it all started, just asking questions and meeting people and building those relationships.
Sure. So you got acquainted with everyone. You got your lay of the land a little bit. Now, do you have any goals for the school year? What are you laying out to the people working under you, and what's the message like?
Well, my message is just our mission, right? The same thing that we've been doing here. Just keep doing it with integrity and doing it to the best of our abilities. Empowering and celebrating excellence in each and every single one of our students every day. It may look different this year, it may not. And I told myself when I took a role like this that I wasn't going to come in and make a bunch of changes. This place is doing amazing, and it was doing amazing before I came on board, and I want to be a part of that. And so my role isn't to come in and change things and make things different. My role is to just keep motivating us to go in that same direction and just get better each day.
Sure. I really wondered about that because I'm sure in certain circumstances, maybe things needed shaking up, but you took a look and you really realized that things are going really good
Yeah,
with the way they are now. So you
absolutely.
kind of just want to add to that.
Yep. Dr. Heck left in a really good place, and she left me the opportunity to start in a really good place. So yeah, it's not like I'm going to be shaking anything up anytime soon.
That'd be really nice. I mean, it's good to keep the entire staff happy, and they know that they have someone up at the top that is not looking to change things, but looking to work with the workers with any questions and then problems that they might have. And you mentioned your predecessor. Did you get any training, or I'm sure you got some words of advice from the person that held the spot before?
Well, Dr. Heck held this spot before, and we just had a unique opportunity to meet each other last year in our roles that we were currently filling, and she has kind of just been a resource for me as I take this on. I will text her and ask a question, or I will email her and say, hey, can you help me find? She left me in a really good place, but she also wanted me to know that she would be a resource for me, knowing that this was a new role and I've never done this before, and this is a new school district for me to learn. And she's really been amazing at helping me whenever I've reached out to ask for something. So yeah, it feels good to know that someone who was in this seat last year can help me figure out where to find something or where to go to look for something or give me background on a decision that was made or, those types of things.
Yeah, that's got to be comforting to know that. I mean, someone that's probably went through the same situation you're going through has done it. They've seen the consequences or the positive effects that happen from it. And anything that's worth sharing that you've gone to her for that you just didn't know what to do.
Well, most of the things are just we started projects before I came on board and finding out where do I find the contract for this or where do I who do I contact for the roofing, the roofing job and things like that. I've also reached out just in trying to be a resource for her too, motivate. I know she's in a new role in a new school district too, and I'm just trying to be someone she can, lean on if she just needs a little bit of encouragement too. So sometimes we just reach out just for happy Monday or, we made it to Friday kind of text. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it seems like a nice friendship has kind of blossomed out of that. Now you're helping her out with her new role. That is really awesome. And you mentioned projects a little bit. What's going on with Central A&M project? You mentioned maybe a new roof. Anything exciting happening?
So here at the Assumption campus, the middle school just recently got some new roofing, and they finished up a couple of weeks ago. The high school is getting new locker rooms. That project has been in place since the beginning of May. That's going to be coming to a close soon, hopefully. Gregory Intermediate School, which is also in Moweaqua, had some new flooring done. We had an abatement, and the hallways look amazing. It's always nice to have shiny floors, but now we have new and shiny floors. And so that project ended last week. Just some just some maintenance things and some upkeep things, but things that'll really make our buildings look fantastic and keep them dry, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Those are maybe not the most exciting projects, not a new baseball field, but man, one of the more important ones. You got to have good floors and locker rooms. That'll be something that's taken for granted, but new and updated locker rooms, that could be really nice. Have you been inside? Have you seen what they look like?
Well, right now we're still waiting on some of the lockers, so I look forward to being able to see the finished product when it does get completed. But I understand school districts all over the state of Illinois right now are still trying to get projects finished. So we're not a standalone school district by any means with these unfinished things, but the things we have finished look really good, and I'm really excited to bring the kids back in the buildings to see some of the changes.
Absolutely. They're gonna appreciate it. Probably won't be able to voice their appreciation about the floors, but they will in the future, I'm sure. And you mentioned it, the kids are coming back, and when are they coming back for Central A&M School District?
So our teachers report Thursday for our Teacher Institute Day, and our students report back Friday.
Amazing. You excited for that?
I am. I am excited.
Yeah, and this is my first year not going back to school as a student, so I'm excited too to watch the kids go back to school.
Yeah,
we're gonna take.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. A great time of year for the kiddos. We're gonna take a short little break here on the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you all for listening. We'll be right back here with Sasha Young, the new superintendent of Central A&M School District. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
Hi, this is Jared White, host of Central Illinois Outdoors, inviting you to find us on the internet. We are up and running at centralillinoisoutdoors.com. You can jump on there to find our Catch of the Week segment. Also, our archive shows. After they air on the weekend, you can find them every Monday at centralillinoisoutdoors.com. So listen when you can. You can also find us on Facebook. Just search Central Illinois Outdoors. Central Illinois Outdoors on Facebook or at centralillinoisoutdoors.com. We'll see you there.
It's the time of year when the whole family is involved in lots of activities, from sports and family outings. That's why you need the nutrition farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products give you. Enjoy Prairie Farms lactose-free milk, including whole, 2%, chocolate, and skim with calcium added. And how about Prairie Farms dairy low-fat and no-fat cottage cheese? Or Prairie Farms yogurt for that snack or salad. Give your body what it needs in vitamins, minerals, and taste with farmer-owned Prairie Farms dairy products.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
I'm Amy Hagan, co-coordinator at the Taylorville Food Pantry. As we are all feeling the impact of inflation, historic levels of hunger exist in our community due to summer break without school lunches and a reduction in household SNAP benefits. Taylorville Food Pantry continues working in Christian County to keep our families fed. For more information, please visit us at TaylorvilleFoodPantry.com or find us on Facebook. Taylorville Food Pantry, feeding hunger with heart.
This is Cammie Payne, General Manager of the Miller Media Group. We, along with TCCU, are proud to bring you the Community Spotlight each month.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
The WVUK Foundation invites you to their inaugural open house on Saturday, August 19th at 10 a.m., located at 2000 North 700 East Road, Shelby County, Assumption, Illinois. Enjoy a free lunch, wing shooting clinic with the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, presentation by founder Bob Wendling, and a short gun safety class. Register now by calling 217-753-7385 or go to www.waysidefarmfoundation.org. Everything is provided. Just bring a lawn chair. See you on Saturday, August 19th in rural Assumption.
Find out all the goods or services provided by DeMichael Floors and more. 1217 West Presser in Taylorville by clicking their icon on the obituaries page of TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Find out about available units at Taylorville's Valley View Mobile Home Park, 913 North Taylorville Boulevard by clicking the Valley View Mobile Home Park icon on the obits page of TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM. WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM information station. My name is Tim Zalback. Time now to continue the WTIM morning show. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust and Landmark of Taylorville, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We got Sasha Young on the line. She is the brand new superintendent for Central A&M School District, and she's had quite a time so far learning the staff and learning the operations and making sure that everything kind of stays the same over there because they were doing well as she was brought in to the school district. So Sasha, you mentioned that you want to really focus in on the mission of Central A&M School District. What is that mission?
Well, our mission statement says empowering and celebrating excellence in each of our students. And I love the mission statement. I think it can mean so many things for so many different people. There's nothing like being able to empower a student to be the best that they can be, and to celebrate them. I think our district does an amazing job of celebrating our students every day. And I think that celebrating them and empowering them go hand in hand, right? What's more empowering than knowing that someone's proud of you and knowing that someone believes in you and is encouraging you, right?
Yeah, totally. That would be really important. And if I'm feeling down while I'm young, if I know my mission is that everyone's believing in me, then I'm more likely to succeed. Is that the mission that you? Of course it is, but this is the message you give to the staff as well. Like, what do you say to the staff to ensure that this mission gets relayed to all the students?
I think it's just about empowering the staff as well,
Wow.
right? I have been working on my welcome back to school speech, which will be my first ever. So not going to lie, I was a little nervous about what I would say to the staff on the first day. And I kind of just held myself to the standard of I want to motivate them to be the best they can be so they can be the best they can be for the students. And then they will model that for the students. And I think we're just going to have a great year of motivating each other and encouraging each other and holding each other accountable, to doing our best every day.
I love empowering the staff because a person like me, maybe a regular person, or maybe other superintendents could be led to believe that teachers are, all the way put together. They know what's going on, but teachers have a lot on their plate there. So with you on their side, that's, one more reason for them to teach the best of their abilities.
Mm-hmm. I believe that good leaders can find leaders in the crowd, right? And so empowering people to step up and be their best will then encourage certain people to also become leaders who can take the reins and go with something. And they're not waiting for someone to ask them to do it or tell them to do it. They just kind of take charge and lead us all, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's important for me to be motivating. I think it's important for me to empower everyone that I come in contact with to just be motivated to be the best they can be. And the best they can be is really all they can be. And that's important. I think it's also necessary to understand that my best and your best don't look the same. But if we're all doing our best, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, totally. And you mentioned you're totally going to leave things kind of the way they are. It must be, with a title like superintendent, that's a lot of power there, and you have a lot of opportunity to make change. And was there any part of you that came in, wanting to do something your way, or was it always really your intention to find out the needs and kind of just be there to assist?
I think it was my intention for this first year is really just building relationships, cultivating those relationships, making connections, being grateful that I'm here and that I get to be with this opportunity. And I never really set my mind to believe that I was going to come in and change up anything. Now, with that being said, there may be some things that I notice as the year goes on. Like, I think there might be a different way we can do that, or let's try something different and see if we get a better result. But big picture items, projects, things like that, no, there was never really anything on my radar when I was interviewing or applying, or even after I took over. There wasn't really anything that I kind of was like, yeah, I want to change that. I think it's important for me to just be present and be here and learn my role before I see that a need needs changed.
Sure. Yeah, that seems really important there. You could see that sometimes maybe a person would want to come in and infuse their own personal ideas and what they want to see, but you really took the position with an open mind. It seems, and it seems like you're ready for the year. Sasha, we got about a minute left. Any words for the listeners about the first year of school for you as a superintendent?
No, I mean, I think it's going to be fantastic, and it's a great day to be a Raider.
Absolutely. We congratulate you on this position, and good luck with your speech. You giving that speech tomorrow?
Thank you. Yes. Well, Thursday.
Thursday.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Sasha, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. We're going to let you get back to learning the school district and everything. Thank you so much for sitting down. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for your time today.
Of course. That's Sasha Young. She's the new superintendent for Central A&M School District. She's just entering in this year for her first year of superintending. And it looks like the Central A&M School District is in great hands. My name is Tim Zalabak. You are listening to the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. Following his latest indictment, former President Trump is predicting he will be fully exonerated. This latest indictment comes in Fulton County, Georgia. A 97